Would you believe me if I told you that your period and your hormones are about way more than just fertility and an opportunity to become pregnant? Well, it's true. You can think of your menstrual cycle like the fifth vital sign of your health. Your body only ever wants to keep you safe. A healthy, balanced cycle means your body actually feels healthy enough to reproduce. Now, yes, this is important for fertility, but fertility is about way more than becoming pregnant. It's about knowing that you have a healthy body in general. Regardless of whether or not you are looking to conceive, optimal fertility really is essential to your health as a woman. Now, this should really make sense because your hormones impacted and are also, sorry, your hormones impact, but are also impacted by literally all things: your metabolism, your moods, your energy, your digestion, your brain function, your body temperature, your detox pathways, inflammation, mindset, nutrient absorption, your blood sugar balance, your stress response. The list can go on and on. We often try to push away our periods. We complain about being a woman. We can't wait to hit menopause and we no longer have to deal with the things each month. Sometimes we even choose options that stop our cycles completely because they are just too hard to deal with. And maybe you've even been told or been made feel like that was your only option. Teenagers and young women, they're often ashamed of having a period. They feel insecure. They're made feel like they have to hide that part of them. But if your hormones are causing you issues and symptoms and struggles, you have to remember that there is something deeper going on. Hormones don't just jump out of whack for no reason. There's always an underlying component to those symptoms, to those imbalances, and that needs to be addressed. If you've regularly suffered from raging PMS and period pain and heavy bleeding, acne, you've probably also been told that the birth control pill or an IUD would just fix everything. So you did it. It just made sense to you. And not only did you experience the side effects like extra weight being put on, your moods going all over the place, your heavy periods were replaced with uncomfortable bloating and migraines, but you also stopped feeling like yourself in general. And maybe since then, you've come off of that option and now you suddenly can't regulate your cycle. You can't get pregnant or stay pregnant. And you're having crazy hormonal transitions postpartum and menopausal. This is because that option might have only been masking your symptoms and acting like a band-aid. You actually never did get to the root of what was causing that imbalance in the first place. And therefore, it just continued to manifest behind the scenes while the band-aid was kind of keeping you from feeling it. So instead of stopping our cycles, pushing them away, ignoring them, we have to start looking at our cycles and our periods and our hormones as an insight to our overall health. Your period is like a monthly report card from your body. The symptoms, the regularity, the color, the length, the frequency, they can all tell us so much information about what's taking place in your body. But when we're using a band-aid approach and shutting off that natural hormone production and that communication, we can't be in tune with any of this. This is especially important for young women and teens to be aware of. They deserve to understand that they have options. And they deserve to know how to tune into their bodies, how to take care of themselves so they can grow up as healthy as they can be without the intense symptoms and the fertility struggles and the postpartum issues and feeling disconnected from their bodies. I'm going to list off a few reasons why it's so important to have a natural cycle and how it truly is an insight into your overall health. So number one, like I already explained, your period and your cycle is a vital sign to your overall health as a woman. Your sex hormones support your brain function, your metabolic function, your heart health, your immunity, and so much more. Birth control suppresses these hormones, and therefore these other functions also become impacted. Number two, paying attention to your cycle, your symptoms each month can provide critical insights into deeper imbalances and help you determine things earlier, an earlier diagnosis. The earlier you can identify when something is off, the earlier you can get support and then take the action that you need to correct these imbalances. Number 3, ovulation is key to your overall health and vitality. Ovulation is not just for making a baby. It produces progesterone, it balances hormones, and is essential for lasting health as a woman. And if you are on hormonal forms of birth control, you don't ever actually naturally ovulate. No wonder women come off feeling depleted, and they're depleted in estrogen, and they're anxious, and they're moody, and they're struggling with infertility. Number 4, natural hormone transitions in life. All women are going to go through hormonal transitions. As females, we are ever changing, whether it's puberty or pregnancy or postpartum or menopause. We are eventually going to be going through shifts. The more balanced you can be going into these natural transitions, the easier you're going to handle them. They don't have to be difficult or unbearable. Going through these transitions does not have to be hard. The better you can understand your body and the better balance you have going into these changes, the more resilient your body is going to be at handling those changes. The easier those transitions are going to be for you. And number 5, if you want increased confidence and reduced stress, we need balanced hormones, because that means that our internal stressors are reduced. And the less internal stress you have in your body, the more resilient you become to external stressors and life stressors. It's also so much easier to be compassionate with yourself and understanding with yourself when you understand the hormonal fluctuations that you go through each month and why you feel the way you do. And then you start leveraging those 4 phases and honoring your body's true needs. That's an incredible way to build lasting self-worth. If your hormones are out of balance, it's an indicator that your health as a woman is out of balance. Your hormones are simply a piece to the larger picture of women's health. And paying attention to the messages that your hormones and your body is sending you through your cycle each month is a crucial part in being able to bring balance to your body as a whole. And because this overall health is what is going to bring you freedom from the symptoms that you feel, the bloating, the PMS, the mood swings, the irritability, the brain fog, the digestive issues, the irregular periods. Understanding your cycle and how to use it as a marker of your overall health is a piece to my functional program, the Nourished Women's Protocol. You, your daughters, your friends, you all deserve to know the importance of your period and your cycle. You deserve to understand that you have options and how you want to take action for your body. This is why I'm sharing this with you. It's why I'm starting the new year with the Nourished Women's Protocol. It's why I do what I do. Make sure that you share this video, tag me in your posts, and let me know what's resonating with you right now. And if you want to know how balanced your hormones are, you can also grab a free hormone quiz using the link I'll post in the description.